Matthew chapter 14, verse 27 says, "But Jesus spoke to them at once. 'Don't be afraid,' he said. 'Take courage. I am here.'" Hi, everybody, and welcome to the junk room where we create whatever. Today, we're going to create faux postage stamps. Fake, not real postage stamps. And so I have a selection here that I've already made for a swap that I'm participating in. So these will be going to my partner. I just took a magazine and cut around the pictures, and voila. Now, I do have a confession to make. I have a machine that makes the stamps, and I had so much fun doing all the different sizes. So some of these are small, and some of them are bigger. And then I got thinking, what if you don't have a machine that will do this for you? So let's just make it really easy. How do we make it easy? Well, let me put these away. Don't want to lose them since they have to go in the mail. All right. What do you need to make simple faux postage stamps? Well, do you have any of these funky decorative scissors, kid scissors? And so I pulled some out here at the junk room, and they're different shapes. And so this one I think is going to work. It has that kind of vibe to cut. So this one, if we cut it, that definitely would work for a postage stamp. And then this one, that would work for a postage stamp. Some of these are the same and some are different. This is a little different one. That would work. That works. And depending which way you hold it, you get a different cut, actually. Did you know that? So yeah, depending on how you cut, depending on how you hold the scissors, you get a different cut. I'm learning something new every day. And these ones, yeah. And they don't have to be all like that. You can use whatever you have. This one is a little bit different. It works. And this one is a little bit different, and it could work. Or if you don't have any decorative scissors, it's all right. Just cut your square to the size that you want. Now, you probably will do a better job. I cannot cut a straight line, no matter how hard I try. It is also true that I cannot back up my car in a straight line. My son thinks that's crazy. I can't back up in a straight line. So there, it doesn't have to have fancy edges. All right, so we got a base. If you have a punch, a square punch or any punches, if you've been in the crafting world, whether scrapbooking or card making, you may have punches that you can use. So there we have it. I think that's pretty close to actually one that I never even thought to use. Like this one. Let me try that. Which one was that? This one. Wow. There we go. Just hold it the other way. All right. And then, okay, where do we get our pictures, our focal point from? Well, in my previous one of my previous midweek makes, we did faux Polaroids, and I used the dog calendars. And you're just looking for a small image for on your postage stamp. So I think some of these might work. I'm going to try and see what I can do. Then there's scrapbooking paper that might have small images on them, and you can use that. So I'm gonna try that. There's also old magazines. This is a crafting one, but I'm thinking there's lots of little images in here that we can use. And some of them, look at that, some of them are already done in a square, and you just cut it out. How easy is that? Look, oh my goodness. Let's use this one because there's six stamps right there. So I gotta mark that with one of those. We'll use that. And then save your greeting cards. Greeting cards have lots of beautiful pictures. And so I think I can use the butterfly. I have this stamp set, and it's got some of the squiggly lines and circles and stuff, but you don't need that. You can make your own squiggly lines. So let's get started. Right, so we got lots of scissors we can use. So I want my stamps to be fairly small for this. So I'm going to use my punch and just punch out ones that I think would work. Kind of get the snout in the other one, so I don't want that. Let's see, what about? You could. That's too big. Let's see what this, oh look. So you could get lots out of this. Okay. And will this one work? I think so. And oh, the greeting cards. This one had the bird. And this greeting card. Oh my goodness, isn't that adorable? And this greeting card, maybe. Might want to save that one for something else. Dandelion. And greeting cards too are great to keep for words that you can cut out and use. Let's see, maybe that guy. That will work, but I need to cut it down a little bit so I can get at it. There we go. That works. Look, there's a little bird here. Maybe not so much. Oh yeah, I said the butterfly. Too big. Okay, we'll just put that one aside. And then this one is already done for us. Let's rip it out. So magazines. And yeah, just cut this out. There we go. And then what can I get out of this one? Cat. Let's see. Ooh. Come back. What about this? Maybe. All right. Now, if you don't have a punch, of course you can cut around whatever you're wanting. I want to split these butterflies up. So I want the purple. There. So you just don't need anything fancy. And then what we're going to do is just glue them down with enough room around them that we can cut. And it's better to have a lot of room than not enough. See? Can't cut a straight line even when the line is there. All right, let's glue them down. It's a beautiful sunny day here in St. Thomas, Ontario. And the sun's going in and out. So it might be bright one minute and then dark the next. I started the video with a verse from Matthew. I love the story. It's about when Peter tries to walk on water, and they see this person walking on the water, and it's impossible. Like, nobody can walk on water. So they thought, what is going on? And it says that they were afraid, very afraid. And I think I'd be a little freaked out too if I was in a boat with some guys and it's wavy. Don't like the water too much, so that would be a that would cause some anxiety. So anyways, but I love that Jesus says, don't be afraid, take courage, I'm here. And it just reminds me that whatever we're going through, it doesn't even have to be a storm. It's encouraging to know that we don't have to be afraid with what's going on around the world and in our communities, in our neighborhoods, in our own lives. We don't have to be afraid. that we can have courage because he's with us. And I find that so reassuring. I love that story because it goes on that Peter does get out of the water, out of the boat, and walks on water for a little bit. And then he takes his eyes off Jesus, which I often do myself. And then I start struggling again. And yeah, so lots of lessons there in that little short few verses. So I've got these glued on as I've been babbling, and I got these scissors, and I'm just gonna try a few of different ones. I think maybe these ones, and I'm just gonna start cutting them up. So I'm just going around because I just want to give it a little bit of a border. And perfection is not what we're going for. These are faux. I like saying that word, faux. Fake, false, not the real thing. Try these ones. And I am not keeping these little scraps. You can if you want, but you don't have to keep everything. There just isn't enough space to keep every little piece, although my husband thinks I keep every little piece. Okay, let's put those down and use these ones. There, and this is the one that I just cut the picture with plain scissors. There we go. So really, it's... Okay, oh, and one more. And what if you don't have any fancy scissors? I don't know, maybe just go around. You can freehand it, freestyle it. There we go. Yours probably turn out way better than mine. What else? I'm going to do this one like this. Do we have any of those ones? Nope, not with the pointy side out. There we go. I'm going to turn these over to see what else I get. So just by turning the scissors around, your decorative scissors, you get two different cuts. Good to know. You would have thought by now in my life I would have known that. Okay. All right. So there we have a whole bunch of faux stamps. And let's just decorate them up. Oh, that one's not very good. I don't know which one that is. It's the wrong one, but that's all right. Okay, so I'm going to start with my rubber stamp. This one here, I think. With some black ink. Put it on the block first. Okay. And then what I do is I just start going in. I think I'm going to grab a book page, because I don't necessarily want them all you don't need it all, you just need a little piece. The magazine pictures have a lot of glare. And I just go along and just make little marks. Okay, what if you don't have a fancy stamp set like that? Well, what can we do? Let's see. Do you have rubber stamps with numbers? So maybe this stamp was 47 cents. There we go. 47 cents. Okay, but you don't have that. Do we have a pen? Do we have a pen? Well, I found this. I don't know if it works. Let's see if it works. I'm just going to do some squiggly lines and see what happens. Maybe along here. There we go. Just some squiggly lines. Maybe take it right to the edge, like that. I don't know if you can see that very good. Like that. And maybe I'll put the number 30 up there. This was 30. Do you remember when stamps were 30 cents? I don't. And you don't even have to do anything to your stamp. You can leave them without any markings. You could take one and ink up the sides to give it a little age to it. It doesn't have to be complicated. So there, we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have made 20 faux stamps in this midweek's make. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out that little bell and click it all so you get all the videos. And don't forget to like the video and share it. And a big shout out to Chloe. Have a great day, everybody.